If you are watching this, please do comment, like, subscribe, join the notification gang, hit the notification bell, get notifications every and any time I post. Thank you, I appreciate it, and I'm out. What is up, YouTube? It is showtime, and I am back with another video. Now, before we get anything started, shout out to the 626 people that are subscribed. I appreciate all the love and support I am getting. I am still currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I'd appreciate if you did like, comment, subscribe, share the video, do whatever you have to do. I'm hoping to reach that goal before my birthday, December 18th, but let's just get straight on to the video. So now in today's video, I will be showing you the best center build in the game. I've noticed that I've been getting a lot of questions of what my build is. More than often I get a lot of questions, what's your build? I did make a official build video back during the prelude, which I believe was in late August. Not many people noticed that video, so they tend to ask me the question. So I thought it would be best to just make my official center build video. Now, this isn't my build. My build is not better than the one I'm about to show you because mine is a first day build. My build has actually been the best center build in the game for the longest time, but this one has been discovered. It is still a paint beast. The name may change to a glass cleaning finisher, I believe. I just did discover this build, so I thought I'd share it with you guys if you guys wanted to make this best center build in the game. So for the position, you want to make it a power forward. The handedness doesn't matter. Then you're going to want to come down to the skill breakdown, and you always want to choose the all red if you're trying to make in defensive center, which is kind of what we are, paint beast. Now for the physical profile, this is all preference. The best one I believe is strength the least. Once again, strength does not play a huge or major factor in how good you'll be able to use your center in the game. Now we have 400 ticks. We're going to use our ticks like this. We're going to max out everything in our defensive except steal. We may come back down to the steal. You want to get your 6 playmaking badges. We'll take off the pack accuracy for 6, and then you want to max everything here, including your standing dunk. And then take some ticks off your close shots because you won't be taking many of those. You still get an 81 close shot. And then you have 14 ticks left. So some people like to go 17 finishing. I don't think I need 17 finishing badges. When you're all red, it's best to have all your red stats maxed. So I would definitely use the rest of my ticks on the steal just to get as close to that margin as possible. So you still get a 68 steal. All preference. If you guys want the 17 finishing, go right ahead. I'm just going to go with this perfect attribute setup that I have here. And then for the body shape, you want to go burly, and for the height, you want to go 6'8". Now this is where the major change, the difference between my build and the best build. So what I'm showing you right now is the best build. My build is actually 274 pounds. Now why I chose this at the time was because I get +8 interior defense. Nothing was majorly affected, and I got some strength. But as the game went on, I started to realize more and more that strength means less and less and less of how vital I'll be, and how it meant less, and it didn't really affect how good I'm able to play on my center. So now the new best thing is to actually make your centers the lowest weight. It is really I really couldn't believe this. I'm like lowest weight, but I started to come around to the fact that strength just means less this year. So when you make it lowest weight, you get 82 speed, 80 acceleration, 89 vertical, and you just get a little 51 strength. With this, you also get some pluses on your perimeter, lateral, driving, dunk. This is definitely the better weight to choose. You're going to be really fast. So for the wingspan, you always want to make that max. You get that nice little 89 driving dunk, 94 standing, 84 close shot, and just a bunch of pluses towards your defense and rebounding. And for the takeover, you always want to go glass clean takeover, definitely the more overpowered one. And here you have it. It is called the glass cleaning finisher build. Now, just to get onto the badge setup, because I also get a lot of questions on the best badge setup or the badge setup that I use. So we'll start with the defensive. You always want to go box Hall of Fame, rebound chaser Hall of Fame, and worm Hall of Fame. This is preference. This is what I prefer. just to get in detail as to why I do Hall of Fame is because all these badges are very good for rebounding. You want to be able to rebound at a high level. Box, as you guys know, it wasn't a very important badge last year. It was left on bronze a lot, but this year they've definitely buffed it, so I'm definitely going to go with the Hall of Fame. I do get a lot better box out situations. I get a lot more boards. Rebound chaser is a must. You just have to have this Hall of Fame if you want to be able to get rebounds. And worm helps you break box outs. I did mention this in my other video, but I will mention it again. How worm works is if you feel as if you're boxed out and you're not about to get the rebound because you're boxed out, you do not want to press L2. You want to use your analog stick to swim and run around the rebound, and that will be able to use, that will help you, that will trigger worm and help you break out box outs and get around box outs. And now for the rest of your ticks, you want to go Intimidator Hall of Fame, you want to go Brick Wall Hall of Fame. Now, just a tip for brick wall, you can definitely go brick wall bronze, and I say this because when you have, so let's just read the description of brick wall. It says increases effectiveness of screens and drains energy from opponents on physical contact. Now, when you have it on bronze, increased effectiveness of screens is a lie. It works the exact same way. You will get just as much screens. Now, why I leave it on Hall of Fame is because when it's on Hall of Fame, it drains more energy from opponents on physical contact. As you can see in the description, that's what it says. When you're on bronze, that does apply. It won't drain as much energy, but your screens will be the same. When you have it on Hall of Fame, it will drain a lot more energy. I like the difference of being able to put my whoever I'm screening on the floor, and they lose a lot more stamina when I do hit them with my screen. So if you feel as if you want more ticks to use or more badge upgrades to use, go with it bronze. Bronze will work for you. This is just preference. I go Hall of Fame, and you have 10 more upgrades left. You want to go Rim Protector Hall of Fame. You'll get so many more blocks in the paint. Just an amazing badge, so overpowered. I love that badge. And then we have 6 upgrades left, and I go half and half with Chase Down and Interceptor. Now this is all preference. You guys can definitely go Chase Down, Artist Silver, Interceptor Hall of Fame. I do this one more if I was playing 2s. If you're playing 3s, I'd go this way. If you wanted to go back and say no, I want Brick Wall Bronze, because I feel as if I don't need a Hall of Fame based on what I just said. Then you have more ticks. You can go Defensive Leader Hall of Gold. You can make these 2 Hall of Fame, whatever you want to do with them. But this is just my preference setup on how I set up my badges. And now you want to come to the playmaking. You definitely want to do Quick First Step Gold and Pluckable Gold. A big tip of advice to you centers: if you're playing 3s, you guys notice that you guys may have to leak a lot more, meaning run down in your fast break and run. And what this badge downhill does is increases the overall speed with the ball in transition. So when you are running down the court, your overall speed will be enhanced with this badge. So if you're playing 3s, go with downhill. If you're not going on 3s, maybe go on Pluckable. I think that is the best rotation you can make for your center. If you feel like you want just some of a little bit, like if you want a half, maybe go downhill bronze and unpluckable silver, or unpluckable bronze and downhill silver. But I definitely just rotate between these two, being gold, downhill, and unpluckable. Now we have the shooting badge. People think that because you do not have one shooting badge, it is going to be useless. Put it on slippery off ball. Don't put it on range. Don't put it on green machine. Don't put it on volume. Put it on slippery off ball. And what this does is your movement will be so much better when you have slippery off ball on bronze. You'll be able to slip faster, move around better on off ball defense, whatever it is. When you're moving the ball, when you're moving around off ball, your ability to move around will be a lot more smoother. So definitely put slippery off ball on bronze. And now you have your 15 finishing that you guys can use. So this is pretty simple. I go Contact Finisher Gold, Relentless Finisher Gold. I do Lob City Finisher Gold. We have 6 more upgrades. I go Slithery Finisher Gold, and then I go Fast Break Finisher Gold. Now why I use Fast Break Finisher Gold is because it's all preference once again. Or no, this is not even my setup. I lied to you guys. I'll go Fast Break Finisher sometimes. No, I go Showtime all the time. You know I gotta go Showtime, man. That's me. But Showtime's a really good badge. I'll get into that just now. Now with this 3 upgrades that I have, you can go between Slithery and Fast Break. Now why you need Fast Break is because once again this will work. This works together with the downhill badge that I just mentioned. When you're taking off on a fast break for a dunk, especially if you play comp stage and you need it to, and you have to take a smart IQ too, you can take the ball down from one court to the other. You have to be an aggressive center. Good centers know when to be aggressive. If you see an opening for an easy 2 and your team needs a 2, let's say you get the defensive rebound. run all the way to the other side of the court and get yourself that bucket, get a dunk. Fast break finisher will increase the speed and it boosts the player's takeover meter when completing a dunk, so you will get takeover a lot faster when you have this badge on. It just works together with the downhill badge. Now if you don't want this badge because you're not so much of an aggressive center, maybe come down to the Slithery Finisher. It'll improve your ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. So when you do go to the rim, you'll probably get a lot better finishes at the rim. This is our preference. The one I go with is Slithery Finisher. I noticed that downhill works enough for me. With Slithery Finisher, sometimes I really do need a clutch too, and I go up and I'll be able to just slither around the defender. When I use a hop step, I'd go Slithery Finisher. It's preference. You can go fast break finisher, you can go giant slayer, whatever you'd like. Now with the Showtime badge, probably the most underrated badge in the game. It boosts teams' takeover meters after completing a highlight play. Now when you're using the Showtime badge, guys, as a center or whatever build you're using, you can do the slightest dunk. It says completing a highlight play. I don't know what 2K considers a highlight play, but I can go on a fast break and just dunk the ball. Or I could just pass fake and go to the rim and dunk a ball, and it will activate the Showtime badge, and everybody on my team, their takeover just goes through the roof. I've seen it happen. I've seen myself do a regular dunk and my guard will just be like, oh shit, I'm in takeover. You know, this is the perfect badge for any center, because the objective is the game is to get your guards in takeovers so they can body bag and zip log the game. When they're in takeover, they're not gonna miss. Definitely the most slept on badge in the game, Showtime badge. You guys need to have this badge on, and that is my official badge setup. So that is all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did like the video, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing, like my videos, like my content, subscribe, support me. If you I need you guys to do a notification gang. Definitely hit the notification bell. Every single time I post, you guys will get a notification on free secret tips like this that I'm posting for you guys daily. You guys have to be a notification gang. Once again, thank you guys for the view, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.